guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today is a very good day. I have a Raymond Kraut guitar on my lap. Now this is actually a 2013, and it is just perfectly seasoned and broken in. It sounds so good. Now this is his OM, and this one actually features a Euro spruce top, which I'm thinking it might be a Swiss top. Not sure which Euro, but it kind of looks like a really tanned Swiss top on it. And it is so freaking musical. It sounds so great when you tap it. But what's even more amazing is this set of Brazilian on the back and sides. It just has everything I look for. It's got just really great straight grain. It's perfectly quarter sawn, and that sapwood center strip is just perfectly matchbook. It just looks like a flame right in the middle. Now it's bound all the way around with a dark ebony, and around the face it's got a thin rosewood maple purfling scheme. So it's got a little bit of red throughout in between, which if you've seen any of Raymond's previous work or even current work, he loves to do these kind of broken geometry rosettes, and he's got a line kind of coming out of the side that intersects with where the rosette is, and it's got some spalted maple and what I think is some Buckeye burl as well. But he's also got just a little dash of a red purfling line throughout it as well, which kind of I think really ties well in with the purfling scheme. Now it's got a Brazilian rosewood bridge that is actually, it looks like it was just really buffed fine but not pore filled, and you can feel the grain on it. It's really, really lovely. Now it's got an ebony fretboard with these copper pipes with that red in the center of them all the way up to your 17th fret here. And another thing I wanted to mention is the neck heel actually comes flush with the guitar. So it feels like it's just one complete unit, which is pretty darn cool. It might have even been finished together with the neck on like that, because I don't see any broken line here from where the neck was attached afterwards. Now, it is a short scale, so it's 25-inch scale. But it really holds up to open tunings. Now it's 1 3/4 here and 2 1/4 down here at the saddle. So you could play flat picking on it if you want, but for me this is a very fingerstyle forward instrument, and it shows. Its versatility is phenomenal. And another thing, the neck shape on this is one of my all-time favorite. It's just a perfect C, and it really does not get much thicker as you go up the neck. It feels just like a very minimal taper up into this really carved heel, so you can get way up into this deep cutaway and not feel like you have to stretch your thumb out to get up to these upper frets whatsoever. Now another thing that I really love about Raymond's guitars are he's got, one of those enlarged volutes here, but it's kind of subtle. It's not really huge, but it really cups the hand so that you can comfortably show it off to everybody. Now, it's got a Brazilian rosewood back cap here and a Brazilian rosewood head cap with a black and red underlayment in between these layers. Also, we think that these are some older Alessi tuners, but I'm not certain. But it does have those little dimples in the top of the posts. So, enough about how gorgeous Raymond's guitars are. This is probably my favorite I've ever played of his. It's got tons of power, but when you play it soft, it is dark and menacing, but it is so incredibly sensitive. You don't have to play hard at all. I mean, you could just blow on that chord and it would sound good. But it holds up to a very heavy hand. And I might have gotten a little carried away doing this demo. You let me know. I had a blast playing this guitar though. It intonates phenomenally, and it plays like butter. It was not at all difficult to just sit down and feel at one with this instrument, which that's a special thing. So if you've got any other further questions about this really lovely 2013 Raymond Kraut OMC, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com, and thanks for listening.